spring day. We'll be out there in a little while to say hi to everybody. How about that?
Panther Pride.
All right, welcome back to the early show.
Welcome back to the early show on this Thursday morning. So much enthusiasm. This crowd from Michigan in town paying us a visit. Welcome back to the early show. I'm Maggie Rodriguez with Harry Smith.
And they're all in
Dave
matching
Price.
sweatshirts.
They all have the same shirts because
We'll find out.
they've noticed that we tend to forget what day it is. So on their sweatshirts, right? It's 3/25/10.
I thought it was in April.
No, we're in March.
Okay.
And we'll ask them about the shirts. It has to do with going green, and so does one of our segments. If you've bought a new energy-efficient appliance
Right.
lately,
For which you
may-
get a tax credit, I
That's
think.
the thing. So many people have because
Yeah.
so many rebates are available. But it turns out that you need to know how to use them. They're a lot different than their older counterparts.
Right.
So this morning we're going to have a user's guide with Susan Copeland.
I like that a lot. Also, an update on skin cancer and tanning beds. We've actually had tanning beds and done segments on this so often. We found a rise in the cases of melanoma spiking crazily high over the last couple of years. The government is thinking about new rules on indoor tanning. New research finds stronger connections to skin cancer. We're going to tell you how to make sure you stay safe.
All that coming up this hour. But first, let's check in with Betty Wynn. She's standing by at the news desk. Good morning, Betty.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Well, let's take you back outside to another pretty good sight this morning. Nice crowd. Dave Price is outside with a look at the weather.
Good morning to you, Betty. Nice to see you. Got a great crowd out here all the way from Plymouth, Michigan. So, question, your name is?
Lindsay.
So, Lindsay, when the Mayflower landed in Plymouth, how did everyone begin to disperse and wind up in New England?
I don't know.
And the history classes there are particularly spectacular. Nice to see you guys, everyone. The Panthers showing their pride today and watching out for planet Earth. Let's go to the maps right now. See what get your lawn ready for the spring and summer season. That's a quick look at our national maps. Here's an early look at what's going on in your area.
Good morning to you, Detroit. Plymouth representing on the early show.
And that's a quick look at your weather picture. Talk about fertilizing. Harry. Into you.
Thanks, Dave. Well, you know, it's not every day on the plaza you have an artist who is not only as accomplished, but is also as sultry and soulful as a Joss Stone.
So
right?
true. She's there, and the fans love her. She is signing autographs for them. And you know what's different about her as well? That at the tender age of 22, she is already a music veteran.
Yeah.
Because she started this at the age of 14.
Just a teenager. Can you believe
She's
it?
unbelievable. She had so much soul even back then. Today, she's compared to Aretha Franklin. She has her 4th album out, and she's here to sing one song from
All
it.
right.
Coming up.
Also coming up this morning, young Ben Stiller is going to be along to talk about his movie
Love
Greenberg.
him. Love, 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 love,
Not
love, love.
exactly the giant broad comedy that we are so often associating him with, but we'll talk about that in just a little bit.
Looking forward to that. Plus, braids, they are back in a big way.
Think about it,
Don't worry,
Harry.
Harry.
Oh, yeah.
We will
Think
get
about
you
it.
some. Yes, not to worry. Celebrity stylist Johnny Lavoie is here to show you how to take this trend and make it your own.
When you were a kid, didn't you?
I wore braids all
me
the time.
too.
Yeah.
It was all the rage. Apparently, we can as adults as well.
Hey, I'm doing it tomorrow. You think it'll work?
Maybe.
We'll see.
Okay.
How about you, Harry?
Not so much.
Thank you.
Pobrecito.
How about a final Cornell, Kentucky, big day, big
day,
night.
big competition. I'm catching a lot of flack for it here.
Right.
But you know what?
Right.
I love that school. I really hope they do great tonight, and I
Right.
think we're going to see an upset in the NCAA. So we'll you
Right
should
here
tune
on
in.
And if
CBS
not,
tonight.
Remember, you said you were going to wear the Kentucky sweatshirt.
Right, I will
Right.
do that Monday when I am back.
And
but
you
I
may
plan
have to.
Oh, no.
Or I may have to wear the
Only-
Cornell.
only if
Right,
they
Betty,
only if
right.
they lose.
Right, right, right. Okay.
Right.
So
But she's betting on them losing is basically what she's telling you, Dave.
I don't want to
Misguided,
alienate my
poor
fans.
young woman. Let's take a check of the weather. Go to the maps right now. See what's happening all around the country, shall we? It looks like a gorgeous day here in the Northeast, huh? We like it? Beautiful weather, but the weekend. That's a quick look at our national maps. Here's an early look at what's going on in your area. And that's a quick look at your weather picture. Thanks for coming all the way from Plymouth, Michigan. Harry, we'll send it back inside to you.